Hi, my name is Ishita Chordia. I'm excited to share my research with you today. The title of my paper is Deceptive Design Patterns in Safety Technologies, a case study of the Citizen app. Imagine that it's your friend's birthday and you'd like to send them flowers. You spend 15 minutes picking the perfect bouquet that's within your budget. But when you go to check out, you find that there's these extra delivery fees and handling fees, and that total, these fees have put you above your budget. At this point, you've spent more time picking out flowers than you would like, and you don't want to restart the process. So you go ahead and purchase them, even though they're now above your budget. This is an example of a deceptive design pattern, sometimes referred to as a dark pattern. Deceptive design patterns are features that undermine user agency. They can do so explicitly by manipulating users or subtly by steering users in specific directions that are beneficial to the app. Prior work has identified the ways that deceptive design can impact individual welfare. For example, designs which encourage you to share personal data in exchange for access or information might lead to an invasion of users' privacy. Deceptive designs can also impact collective welfare. They might, for example, lead to distrust in the market as they undermine consumers' trust, which may cause users to disengage. Separately, I also want to talk about safety technologies. Safety technologies are any technologies used for the purpose of increasing user safety. They're now increasingly popular. Apps such as Nextdoor and Facebook are being used as safety technologies. These safety technologies can have a large influence on users' behavior. Prior research has found that they can influence the level of civic engagement, the social norms of a neighborhood, and feelings of safety. So in this work, I want to draw together two types of literature, the deceptive design literature and the safety technology literature. I asked the questions, 1, how, if at all, do the design of safety technologies reflect known deceptive design patterns? And 2, how do these designs affect the user experience? We decided to do a case study of the Citizen app, which is a type of safety technology, to understand the role that deceptive design plays in safety technologies and the effect that might have on the user experience. Citizen is a crime alert platform which was released in 2017. It uses a proprietary algorithm to listen to the police radio, then uses that audio to curate alerts and deliver them to users in real time. Citizen app is reported to have over 10 million users at this time. So we use two methods to collect data. First, the research team identified known dark patterns by doing a review of the user interface. We also interviewed 15 users of the application to understand how the deceptive design patterns influence the user experience. We have two major findings that I want to discuss. First is that Citizen increases the salience of safety incidents that do not present a threat to safety. What I mean by that is we saw 5 types of incidents that were presented to users which increase the salience and visibility of safety incidents, but do not present threats to user safety. For example, we saw a set of incidents that were labeled further away. These incidents don't present a threat to safety, but are shown to the user regardless. When I used this app, I saw a small brush fire that was a notification for a small brush fire that was 7.4 miles away. So even though these 5 types of incidents weren't necessarily a threat to safety, users were encouraged to engage with them like they were. This picture is an example of onboarding material shown to all users when they first download the app. This screen encourages users to turn on notifications because there might be an active shooter 0.25 miles away. So despite the fact that many of the incidents weren't actually threats to user safety, users were encouraged to engage with them like they were. And what that led to was a lot of fear. We had one participant who shared that I hear about every little teeny tiny thing, whether it's true or not. Instead of hearing the things that actually matter, I see all of these different things that are probably not a concern. But then it's overwhelming to see wow, 15 different things have happened within a mile from me. Other participants described the app as scary, anxiety-inducing, and not for the faint of heart. Participants shared that this fear is expressed in many ways, including in the desire for increased policing. Participants shared that they invested in tasers, guns, home security systems. They also shared an increased mistrust of Black men and unhoused individuals. Before I downloaded Citizen, when I would see homeless people in the park, I wouldn't think anything of it. Since downloading Citizen, I will leave a little more space and I will look in those bushes a little more is there someone that could potentially be right there waiting to pounce? The second finding I want to share is that Citizen encourages the use of lucrative features which promise protection. I want to, in particular, talk about Citizen Protect. So this is a paid feature where users can connect to employees at Citizen who will monitor the user's surroundings, contact first responders, and alert emergency contacts on the user's behalf. So as a user, if you're watching videos or you're looking at the map or you're going through the news feed, there's a little blue shield on the bottom right of the screen, which will allow you at any point to quickly sign up for Citizen Protect. And so what we have here in the app is we have incidents that aren't relevant to user safety, but are causing fear regardless, and a business model that can take advantage of that fear. I wanted to discuss two types of contributions that we see this paper having. First, the harms that are caused by this type of design. Specifically, I want to talk about deceptive infrastructure. In our review of the Citizen app, we observed that a feature-level analysis of deceptive patterns didn't capture the full extent to which the user interface can modify users' choice architecture. And we see this as an example of deceptive infrastructure, where features interact with sociocultural contexts and cognitive biases to create fear and strengthen class and race-based stereotypes. And so the deceptive infrastructure we saw led to two types of harm. One, emotional load that was borne by users in the form of fear and anxiety. Second, the social injustice, this inequitable distribution of harms and benefits because of the fact that there were some strengthened stereotypes. Previously, if you remember, researchers developed a taxonomy of the ways that deceptive design can cause individual and collective harm. This included invasion of privacy and reduced price transparency, distrust in the market. One of our contributions is two additional constructs to this taxonomy: emotional load and social injustice. By adding these two constructs, we hope to draw attention to the ways that deceptive infrastructure can contribute to harm, as well as how designers can begin addressing that harm. Our final contribution is 4 strategies that designers of safety technologies can take advantage of to reduce harm caused by deceptive design in the context of safety technologies. They can empower users to selectively engage with safety information. They can contextualize threats over time and place. They can actively dismantle harmful negative stereotypes, and they can channel fear towards collective efforts which has been shown to reduce fear. Thank you very much.